Hello, 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 hello. Another amazing time out with you this Friday. I'm super excited to be with you, and I'm your host, Joy Onyeso. You know, it's always a delight to be with you. And this time around, you can see the Amazons I have in the room. Woo! Amazing! Yes, this is the first time we're actually having beautiful, beautiful Amazons, right? We've had the one, yeah, I think there was a time we hosted the Mavico Red, just one festival. Now we have three amazing, amazing, inspiring guests in the studio tonight. And we're going to be talking about staying focused, right? In a few days, the curtain will be drawn on the first half of 2024. So this is the time for you to stay focused to get ready for the second half. And we're going to be having our guests talk to us on how to stay focused from the different perspectives. This is going to be sharp, intense speech. So I would ask you to please don't just sit down, stay where you are. Get your writing materials ready and just take notes. Sometimes from conversations, you get some aha moments, you get some reflections that will push you into the right direction. And don't miss it, right? Don't not miss it. Now, before we delve into the conversation, taking introduction, I want to know how you. I'm going to ask, I guess, first. You. Okay, so please to my right, it is beautiful. I'm going to hear about that. And then to my left, and thank you. So, use the chat box. Let's know how your week has been. Okay. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I see you. I see you. Okay, tell us how your week has been. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for coming on the show. I want to say hashtag thank God it's Friday right there in your comment section. Welcome, welcome. And if you're just joining in the conversation, please on staying focused. Now, I'm going to be asking my guests to introduce themselves and then we go into the conversation of how can we stay focused, especially in trying times, uncertainty. Nigeria, we know that Nigeria is Nigerian everyone right now, right? And then if you're outside Nigeria, there is that global phenomenon of what's happening everywhere. It's not just in our time Nigeria, it's actually a global thing. So how can you stay focused in certain times, in challenging times, and even in happy times? Because if you're so happy, sometimes you can get distracted, right? So how can you stay focused, especially as you're entering into the second half of 2024? So we'll start off the conversation from my right. Please introduce and then tell us how to do it. Yeah, like mm, mm,
you find out that you're not able to yourself. So staying focused is something that you have to be intentional. It's something that you have to do with everything that you have in you and your whole mind. Even when going to bed at night, plan for the next day. Focus on what do you have to do tomorrow. So that when you wake up, you are not just floating. You have what you have to do. Like tomorrow is Saturday. What do you do tomorrow? What are your plans for tomorrow? But the first part that is almost done, are you reviewing the goals that you set? And what about the second quarter? Then within the second quarter, break it down into different months. But you have to be more up. And what, and even if you have failed, you might I haven't met a particular goal concerning my element. And this is when I'm very sad about it. I said, well, it doesn't change anything. Then you know, I thought that I'm being patient and so I don't mind but here I am still correcting my work. So to avoid distraction, fix your mind on the fact that you have to do and the fact that you have to achieve. You must have to be alive first to achieve anything. So depend on staying alive, especially if you live in the field and you live in the
I like that. I like that you very good. Thank you so much for that. So she has put up a lot of things. I'm not going to go right into that. Let's hear from the other guest and then I will come back and say so.
And at some point, when I remember that she speaks was very close, I went back to what a lot of things are talking about the street. How have you been able to achieve what you think you do? How this is being done? Because sometimes we get so distracted, right? We get so distracted that we, so, what means someone else is coming from this angle, someone else is coming from this angle, the things are coming from every other thing. The financial statement, and every other thing is getting so big. Then you tell yourself, because you want to meet up with this, and that, you're not disciplined enough to explain yourself, okay, this is what I can do, this is my budget for this is what I want to do, and I've told myself this is how I'm going to do them, and I'm going to stay focused on it. So you need to be disciplined enough to tell yourself, I'm going to rise at this time, I'm going to achieve this, and be sure that when it boils down to the clear end, you have a time for reflections. Right? But once you tell yourself, I'm going to be disciplined, you see yourself teaching out things that you focus on doing with you, no matter what you're saying. They're so eager in making you big. Everybody wants to, this person has got a car. What am I waiting for? This person is doing this. What am I waiting to do? Just be disciplined. Because it's one step at a time. It's a step at a time. So if this person is achieved, you don't know if it's the time. It's something that I always hear people say. That you voice for whoever that is voicing because obviously the person is in the middle of the level it comes to. So but just you staying focused will help you achieve those things that you told yourself and you determine that you need to achieve. And once you're focused, and once you're disciplined,
I hope you're getting lots of nuggets from them. Thank you.
I the one that will people later. So parents
Amazing. I just love the conversation here. It really excited me. And one of the things that came out strongly from all the conversation is the need to reflect, review, and set priorities. So if you're not reflecting, if you're not taking notes, you won't even know where you are, where how much you have done. And another thing in terms of staying focused for me is knowing your capacity. Because oftentimes we overwhelm ourselves by goals that we have not put the capacity or structure to take on. And then when you set up those kind of goals for yourself, it's difficult to stay focused because the sheer enormity of what you plan to do will so make you feel so overwhelmed. You don't know where to start. So one of the things I would say tonight is, you see that big task, break it into smaller pieces. And then learn to have a reward system for yourself. So if, right, for example, you want to get that shoe, and you tell yourself, you know, I do that to myself a lot. I'll tell myself, if you can complete this time by this time, then you can get this for yourself. So there has to be that reward system that you look forward to. So whatever works for you, it might be I want to sleep 8 hours instead of sleeping 6 hours. It might be I want to take off work or if you're self-employed, you know. I'm not talking about those that have to go to office and you have to your boss that you're rewarding yourself. It's not going to work. So you said I said that on Friday night. So that's what I'm referring to. Right? So just have a reward system that you can, you know, and then learn to celebrate yourself. Let's speak about it. Sometimes you think that because you don't give the example of this person has got a car, this person has built a house, then there's this pressure, right? And then you don't even see the beautiful, amazing things you're doing. And for me, as long as you're moving, there is some progress. You know, there's some progress. You know, but most times we try to diminish what we do because we are constantly in comparison or competition. And so I would also say watch your circle. If you're in a circle where you're under pressure, my dear, exit that circle. Exit that circle. Any circle that puts you under pressure to prove yourself, to validate yourself, to show off, you just exit that circle. I recall that after my dad's marriage, a lot of people told me, oh, I was like, please, I didn't have expectations. So I'm so happy those that could make it. But I don't want the time and season, right? So there has to be that financial, you know, commitment. So many things you need to think of. And the people is not what you're worth. Don't put yourself, I wouldn't even put you under that pressure. But just so that the energy you give is what you receive, right? And so once you don't expect, you don't, so that when it's your own turn, you just know that you're comfortable that people will not do that to you. So once you're able to just get to that level, it is so much easier for us to do. So I would say, watch your circle. If you're not, I'm a big fan of keeping journals. I love journaling. I have all kinds of things. So please, if you want to stay focused, start journaling. And it's difficult to know where you want to go in the second half of the year. If you've not had clarity like what you said, you need to look at what happened. I'm not asking you to go back and stay back, but you need to stand on it to build. You need to leverage, right? So look at what worked and what did not work. Recently, we started a 30-day journey with your prayer set. When we started day one, we're like, have we hit of it? I was telling them, I said, listen, if you want to form new habits, prayer keep consistently for them. When we started, it was a struggle for some of us to wake up 12 a.m., 6 a.m., be there 6 a.m. But now it's like, it's not that kind of everybody. By the time you're everybody you're from, because we've been doing it, our body has adjusted, adapted, and that's what we're talking about. So don't throw in the towel. This message may be for someone out there, just listening. And in your mind, you're deciding that I is not, maybe it's not what it is. It's not the story. And I want to can you just step back a bit and go, there's things that you need to change. Perhaps your mindset, right? If you want to transform anything, you need to start by transforming your mind. and the way you are transferring your mindset, I will show you. Look at what you feed your mind. Look at what who feeds you, what circle you're in. And as a believer, I always bring that to you because that's one of the things that helps you to think because, what are you anchored on? If you don't have something or someone that who is greater or that is greater than you that you're anchored on, you will falter, you will fall, and it will be difficult to get. So ask yourself, who are you anchored on? What are you anchored on? Whether you believe something, not yet to share this yet, okay? But just to say that for me, what works is in anchored on Christ. And Father, that in spiritual life is the major driving force for helping you stay focused. So you need to find out what is that primary thing that helps you stay focused. When you're feeling demotivated, so what motivates you? Because whether you like it or not, life will happen. Life will happen. Something will happen. You will see certain needs, and when you like this morning, I recently started my exercise with you. This morning I had a time when I wanted to do some exercise. I was looking at the time, I was already feeling stressed. I was like, when am I going to finish this and then do what I need? I was trying to have excuses why I shouldn't. I just said it out loud. I said, hey, Joy, stop this nonsense. Go and wear your boot and sit down. And as I was saying it, I was moving. I just changed and I just went. I said, if it's 20 minutes, don't break it. And I ended up doing 40 minutes. So the other thing I wanted to do, I just put it on and I put my headphone on and I was just doing it and then doing my workout, right? So let's find out what works for you. Now, we are all here when we season, somebody mentioned something about the shift with summit, and you said when you recognized that was coming to it was for you a reflection milestone, right? You needed to look at what is done. And so we're all here because now we are gearing up for the shift with summit 2024, and then we have the exclusive VIP session where we have a business meeting and we talk about business strategic planning. So how I want you to tie it into the expectation and how that will help you stay focused.
Um, no specific. I have already the meditation with regards to not just but our people are very very asked for when I have some what happens to the weather, children on top, or how people without and then I didn't spend much time looking at there are things that we that we learn solidly and not yet. Who drives you? So when second one I'm good enough at what I thought to think that was what I in the original legacy. Because I want to see beyond me. Even if I'm going to do that to the one that can cover me, or beyond me, what happened. And then also having to discriminate from certain particular I'm moving into an area that I'm resistant to. And so how do I always sustain those areas and make sure that they are moving? I don't want to see the video to be sensitive. Because all I'm doing is I don't want to see how the competition because what I'm doing so it's beyond my children. There has to be other people and there are other people who are there. How something here and then how am I allowing them to get involved? So I'm looking at how we should do the things to know that I have stepped back from that and allow them in. I started at that time. I was telling you how I stepped back and at 9:32 I was waking up very which are not one because I always do that today. Or Monday I was in the meeting. So I am very excited with this because I want to listen to what we do, hear other strategies, and know what we have to do to drive forward and value. I don't want to have what we do. I don't want to do it, but I feel like
Okay.
it's not there.
Yeah. Yeah, that of your efforts for 16 years, you want what I mean. And then, yeah, we start looking at, the plan of the presentation. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you. Like we always say, a lot of things come in, especially when you're creative. You only which one to put in the parking lot. You know which one to run with. You know which one to be, it's a whole lot. I take a lot of discipline. Skills are meant to be rules of skills, so you can't stay where you are and then the you yesterday is relevant for next tomorrow. Because as things evolve, you also have to evolve to be relevant to whatever industry you find yourself. And that's why for the shift is here as well. We're looking at how we can use artificial intelligence to really help us in our next series. And that's one aspect I'm so excited and looking forward to having one of our guests that will take us from that. And I know it's going to be amazing. I also want to use this time before we wrap up to really appreciate our partners who have made it possible for the Shifting Summit 2024 to happen. We're just going to appreciate and say thank you for making this happen to a lot of us. You know how a lot of things are, right? So having the Shifting Summit 2024 is just a dream come true. We appreciate you and we hope that this will be an ongoing partnership. So let's just take time out to appreciate that.
International company is the best place to be. Our flagship product now is KIC White Chips. It's a product for POP material. KIC bricks for decorating our outside walls. You can also use the bricks for inside wall decoration, table and quality tiles. Compass International company is the best place to be.
my people would appreciate your support for this year's She Speak Summit 2024. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we look forward to doing the same with you next year. And so everyone register for She Speak Summit, we're right here all set and ready, waiting to invite you in. Let's take one word from our guests before we wrap up the episode. And I'll leave you with this word to you. So whatever dream you have, you have. Whatever you have placed in your head, you have it. Start from where you are. Start from what you have in your head. You are enough. And so to like see the message again, stay blessed, stay focused, stay happy, and remember, take time out on the road. Don't give up and pray the forward. Love you. Bye. See you next week. Bye.
Oh yeah, it's a Friday